All right, y'all, we're gonna jump right into our body balancing day one, which is gonna be focused mostly on core and hip stability. For our first exercise, it's one that you guys should recognize. You have it in your warm-ups as well for pre-practice, but it's gonna be a side lying hip abduction and adduction. So I'm here. Remember to squeeze your donuts, okay? We don't want any L shapes, but a nice straight line with my body, fist to the ground. I can lay. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna toe tap, up and back. That scores 1. So we're gonna do 15 each side. And then when I'm already on this side, I'm gonna put my leg over and I'm gonna do my hip adduction. Okay, and then I would switch sides to count my other side. Again, body in a straight line, nice tight core. We're gonna go up, toe touch, up, back to the front, that's 1. And then I go for my adduction again. Big emphasis on focusing on our glute med, which is the top of our butt right here. That's gonna help with knee and core stability. Really important for your knees. If my butt is weak, it forces my knees to come in. But the stronger my glute med is, the more stable my knees stay, the less chance I have of injuring my knees. All right, exercise number 2 is going to be our core rotations with either an exercise band or a kettlebell. So I have a kettlebell with me, but I also like to use bands. You're going to be doing 12 on each side. And so it's gonna go out in front. I'm gonna rotate and back. Back. Nice straight arms. If my weight's too heavy, it's gonna force my arms down, so go a little bit lighter. That's okay. We really wanna start with really solid technique before we try to go up in weight or toughness of our band. All right, exercise number 3 is what we're gonna call A-frame scorpion kick. You guys are gonna be doing 3 sets of 18, counting left side only, which means I do 18 on my left, 18 on my right, and I do that 3 times through. And it looks like this. Another emphasis on glute med and top of the hamstring, bottom of the butt. Make sure that you're really focused on which muscles that you're using. Don't just flail it, but be really, really definitive on squeezing that muscle group that you're trying to work to get the most out of that exercise. All right, so exercise number 4 is called Angel of Death. So we're gonna go on our stomach for this one. I'm gonna start with my arms and legs off the ground. Hands are gonna reach up, and then I'm gonna count to 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm gonna count to 5 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really stretching and reaching the fingers out in the front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, recheck my position. Am I all the way up? 1, 2, 3. Again, 5 seconds out, 5 seconds back, 6 times through, 3 rounds. All right, moving on to exercise number 6, we have wide side-to-side squats. So I'm gonna go into my wide squat, fairly wide, about twice, shoulder width apart. Toes are gonna be slightly at a 45-degree angle. I don't want them in because I don't wanna force any kind of knee adduction, okay? And when I go down, I'm gonna think about pushing my knees out over my toes. So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna straighten one leg, the other, back to the middle, and then back up, okay? next exercise is going to be side plank elevated with a hip lift and a kick. So up, I'm going to dip, push, and kick. I'm going to go for 12 on each side. So once I do 12 on one, flip over and do the other. Make sure you're really squeezing your glutes and your core to keep your body in a straight line the whole time. The next exercise is going to be a pistol squat. We're going to do 3 sets of 12 on each leg. If you need to, you're welcome to use some sort of help. I need a little bit of help. It's totally okay. I've been working on this for a while, but it does take time. This is a really tough exercise. So down. Leg that's up off the ground is going to be going out in front, and I'm going to go back, all the way down, and all the way up. Again, 12 on each side. This is my other side. After that is going to be called dorsal lift. So I'm going to go back on my tummy. I'm going to go up, squeezing my whole posterior chain. So my back, my glutes, my hamstrings, and my calves. I'm going to place my hands on top of my butt, then I'm going to reach back and try to touch my knees. And from the side. Really try to get an even squeeze with my legs and my upper body. We don't want to be pulling with our upper body too much, or our legs. We want to keep one nice, even movement. All right, back with my trusty kettlebell, we're going to be doing single leg deadlifts. So, feet square, but I'm going to pick up one leg and it's going to go back. And the weight's going to come forward, dropping right over my toe that's planted on the ground. Think about pushing the leg that's lifted away from my body this way. And from the front. This one's going to challenge you on your balance, so take it slow. Once you get in a little bit more rhythm, we want to go down slow, but we want to go quick on the way up. So when I go down, slow, and then up fast. Squeezing whatever side that I have planted on the ground to emphasize full hip extension, which will help you guys in your jumps. That is all we have for program 1. If you have any questions, please let me know and enjoy.